Good morning, everyone. A beautiful Sunday morning it is. We're down in town, Cole Harbor, where the Hunters are welcoming in the Steel Subaru. Mike Elliott here with High Button Sports, and we're excited to be here for this U18 major action. Hunters coming off a tough loss yesterday. Steel coming off a big win. Both teams sitting fourth and fifth in the standings. Nice home crowd here for the Hunters as the referees converge at center ice, starting goaltenders. We got the battles of the 31s. Number 31, Will Cole, between the pipes for the Subarus, and 200 feet across from him, number 31, Colby O'Shaughnessy. And with that, we are on their way. And Steel looking to gain entry to the zone here. There's a quick shot from Carver that misses wide, and the Hunters are going to be able to clear it out to center, and they're going to try to get it deep now into the Subaru zone. Quick one out, and there's Will Cole's first touch of the puck, and he's going to steer that to the corner. There's a body going flying there. He actually tripped over his own teammate. It was sliding along the ice. Now Steel trying to send that down. Munden trying to chase that down first. It does get there first. It gets a shot on goal, and a big save from O'Shaughnessy there for his touch as well, as that puck's going to come out to center now. Subarus looking to get it back in, trying to make a little move near the blue line. Second attempt is going to work there for Ryan as both teams give chase. Now from the corner, in behind, looking for some room to set up. Looking out front, rather play a little game of whack-a-puck there in front. Nothing happens there. Now chipped out, and a chase for it down below us, trying to gain the inside lane. There's a shot, but that's going to be deflected, and going to go way off high and out of play. As Jack Baldwin trying to get a piece of that one there. We'll keep that face-off inside. Of course, we're up here in the booth. We kind of lose just below us. Has another chance in tight. And the Steel player loses his stick as well. As the puck goes wide, now Zoobs will try to clear it out. They start to break out along the boards. A little long stretch pass. That's right below us. Now the Subaru defensemen will reset again in their own end. Now on that far side, trying to cut through. Hunters get a stick on that. Play a little game of back and forth. Now icing is going to be waved off as both players kind of slowed down on the way to the corner. Soups along the wall, trying to find it. They do. Looking to skate up, hitting the red line. Looking for a change, going to dump that in deep. Hunters with a little bit of time. Now Subaru's making a change. They go across. That one's going to be picked off, walking right in. It's Burgess, and then tried a little drop pass, but couldn't connect. Puck's going to come outside. Henry will put it back in deep as the Soups will tag up on the offside. Hunters again with a chance to clear. Up off the board, little chip play. But getting there first is going to be Scotland. He puts it up ahead. Now down on that far side. Elects to go in behind, back to the blue line. Scotland looks to hold. Hunters will try again, and they do get it out. Now down below us. Boudreau looking to put it in deep. It's going to be picked up by Steel, looking up, a little chip, but that's going to be chip, and a little pushing and shoving. Another little push and shoving as little gamesmanship there between Peyton Boudreau and Burgess. Nothing comes from that as the puck went out of play into the bench. We'll get a face-off right below us. They try to get them all straightened away here now. Now they look set. Subaru wins the face-off. Going to chip a high one into the corner. Looking to pick it up now, Boudreau. He goes along the boards. It's going to come out. Picked up now by McKnight. McKnight looked for a chance there, and there's Cole with a nice save as he's able to slide across the blue paint, stay with the Hunters player, makes the save, covers up, make sure there's no rebound. Almost 3 minutes gone now here in the first period, still 0-0. As, of course, these young athletes, might be early in the morning for them, you know, an 11 o'clock start game. So maybe we'll get them awake here. The fans are looking for it. As I said, a great crowd here for a Sunday morning game. And there's old Barnum in Cole Harbor as that one right off the face-off. Comes in on Cole again. And he's going to take no chances, make sure there's no rebound. And we'll redo that face-off on the far side. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in. Games all day here on the High Button channel between U16, U18, and female as well. There's a little collision there down low. Subarus will try to go off the boards. Far as the blue line, can't get out. Second attempt, got a skate out, but then had picked his pocket and was almost had a chance here for the Hunters to walk in. We'll try it again. Hunters again at the blue line. Down deep from below the goal. Looking to come out from it. They're getting rubbed out, take it down hard. Now Poplinski takes a big hit. He's on the receiving end of that. It's usually the other way around. Now Ryan down below. Tries to make a move at the blue line. Can't get by the defense. And the Hunters quickly back the other way. Going to dump it in. Give chase. Picked up by Land. Land moves out. His pass goes off his skate. They'll try again. Now Turner. Tristan Turner moves it over to Chase Munden. Munden looks to break wide. Can't get by. And now a chance here. There's a little backhand shot and a good job by the Hunters goaltender to stay down low. There wasn't much room there, but he was able to make the save. Now the Subarus back at their own blue line. A little defense back and forth. Partner passing. Now up through the middle. Turner has it go off his stick, but gets some help from his friends as they're able to dump it in deep. Hunters with a little bit of room. Up through the middle. Can be touched in. As Urquhart, one of the two Urquhart brothers, Andrew and Cameron, on the Hunters squad this year. That puck's going to come just outside. Hunters about to tag up. Chance here for the Subarus to pick it up as they go to the opposite corner. Looking up ice with it. Cross is almost right up through the middle as Munden was doing a little flyby by the far blue line, but the Hunters able to pick that off. Had to be careful with the forecheck. Now a little bit of confusion down by their own goal as they try to make some moves. As Hako moves along the boards, to be picked up. There's a shot there, it's deflected, and it just missed wide on that far side. Now Ryan trying to pick it up off the boards. Sam Ryan takes it behind the goal. Looking out front, likes to go back to the blue line, walking the line, hands it off. Now Henry below us, he throws it with some traffic in front, and somehow O'Shaughnessy able to make that save, and the Hunters are able to clear out the other way, far side. A little Disney move there, gets through the legs, through the feet, takes a shot. You gotta rip that one a little bit too high, and that's gonna go up off the glass. And up into the boards with that old school mural in behind Cole. 5:20 gone here now. First period, still waiting for our first goal of this hockey game. And the face-off will say in the Subaru zone. On the draw, Subaru's control. Henry behind his own goal, looks to go along the boards with it. His pass is picked off. Now pass out front, can't quite connect. Burgess will try to get up to the blue lines as far as that goes, as it's dumped in by Braden Martin. Now from behind the net, puck gets knocked loose to the corner. Trying to spin away is Scotland. He's able to get it over to Henry, and they start to move the puck up over the blue line now. Looking for some room. Gets forced to the corner. And a big hit there. Have a look now as well. The referee's arms up. As these Steel players a little slow to get up. And we're going to have our first penalty in this affair. And I believe it's going to go to number 24, Peyton Boudreau. We'll see if we can wait for the signal from the referee. They're having a conversation now below us. See if it's from behind or if it's going to be boarding or not. We got the speaker up kind of in our way, up in the corner, so we couldn't quite see it. If you look down at the official Parker Woolaver, and looks like Payne Boudreau's day is over as he's heading over the box. He might have got two in a game for hit from behind. 2 minutes up on the clock. We'll wait for the official call from the timekeeper. Either way, Subaru is on the power play. They approach 6 minutes gone in the first period. No arguments from the Hunters bench. So power play here for Steele, and Scotland with a nice job holding that blue line 2 times. It was a check from behind, so 2 minutes in a game misconduct for Boudreau. And the Subarus will start now on their own end. Looking to move it up. Down below is McDonald. He moves quickly as he gets forced to the corner. Puck goes to the other side. Subs give chase back to the blue line. Scotland reaches for it, holds it. He sets up, he rips one. And a nice save from the Hunters goal to another one on the short side. A little bit of room there. He just gets an arm on it. And the Hunters find a loose puck and send it all the way down the length of the ice. Cole out to play it as he has a quick look. He's got to play it himself as he rims it around the bottom of the boards. Now it's picked up by Osmond. Hands it off to Scotland. He's going to skate up ice with it. Scotland takes himself. He rims it around the old horseshoe from corner to corner. Now from in behind. Reaching for it, but couldn't quite get the handle as it took a funny bounce off the yellow strip at the bottom. There's Tremblay. Now looking for some skating. Here's Duffy. Duffy hands it off to Sparks. Sparks slows things down. He's up top. Dylan Poplinski has a look. He fires a shot with some traffic in front. And another big save from Oshani as he makes a save. A minute 30 gone now here in the power play. Face-off will stay in the Hunter zone. Shots on goal 4-3 in favor of Steel Subarus. The official tries to get the wingers all backed up outside the circle. Now they finally drop the puck, comes to the corner. Looking forward to Swidlinski. Duffy trying to hold the line. It gets knocked through. Now we get a chase for it down below us. Steele's going to get there first, but they had to regroup as the Hunters on the forecheck and maybe coming up with one. They force it to the opposite corner. Ploblinski again. Get the forechecker on him as they have to move quick now. There's only 3 seconds to go in the power play. As the penalized player gets ready to step back on the ice, they pull over, gets tripped up as he rips the shot down. Now another chance as the puck loose in front, and then the clearing temp goes off his skate. But the Hunters unable to clear. Turner looks to put it down deep. He tries to get back open, look for the give it go. Turner has it, he fires one. And a nice save, is just getting a piece of that with O'Shaughnessy. Now the Hunters trying to clear again. Can't get by the D. There's Turner clearing that as he's getting up and has a look at the official. No call. As the puck was in the area, they're going to say. Now Poplinski chips in, gives chase. As Hawko moves it far side. Now they chip in, not too far with it. As that's picked up and moved up ahead. Carver couldn't quite pick up that pass. Now it's going to be chipped down the other and get a race for it. But Subarus are going to get there first. Icing will be the call. We'll bring it down. Both teams starting to throw the body around a little bit. As the Hunters are able to kill off the first penalty of the game. And Boudreau got the 2 in a game for the hit from behind. So we'll see if that sparks up both teams here now. Hunters take it to the corner. They reverse it in behind. Looking to move it up. Down below us, there's Kidd. Kidd trying to find lane. He can't get by Land, who stops him up. And the Subarus are quickly back the other way. Munden puts the brakes on inside the zone. Has a quick look, fires one towards the goal. Look for the old pad pass maybe. Now down low, Carver. He goes up front, and there it is as McDonald on the doorstep with the pass out front. Steele gets on the board first. 9:15 here into the first period. Beautiful little passing play from in behind the net. And making no mistake with number 27, Matthew McDonald. Wait for the official goal call. That's what we have it up here in the booth as. They'll bring it back to center. And Steele win the draw. Control back in their own zone, looking to set up. Little cross ice pass quickly. They're right back in the zone. Looking out front. Here's another chance out front. They walk away right in the blue paint. And somehow that stays out. Another pass out front. And that's got to come outside. So it was McDonald from Carver. Steele look to get inside the line. Hunters try to clear, can't. Steele have it in behind, looking out front, all the way around the goal. Right back up top. quick puck movement here. Now Scotland. He walks the line. Hands off down low again. Pass up front. I was in the skates. And Henry's able to hold the line. Scotland going to chip in, try to keep it from the other side. Now from the top of the circle, look for a quick pass over. Can't quite connect there with Breen. Now Ryan, he walks in. That shot doesn't get through. Everybody trying to walk away at it. Now Henry chipped in from the line. He fires a shot. Another one that doesn't get through the legs in front. And the Hunters feeling the pressure, going to chip one high off the boards and clear it out. Not going to make it far enough for icing. Trying for a quick up. A fan on the shot. And looking for it quickly here is Martin as he tries to pass out front, and it's kept into the blue line as Liam Worth keeps it in. Now big hit there as stepping up to make the play was Schaefer Gibbs, who stepped into his player. And then they're throwing the body right now. Poplinski steps into one as well, but he's going to get called for the box for that one now. We'll see what the call is going to be. And a charging call is going to be the call. And we're going to have our media timeout. If you watch Dylan Poplinski head to the box, arguing his case, but charging will be the cause. And we'll take a quick 1 minute break as we have that new 1 minute timeout at the first break after the 10-minute mark in each period. We'll be back here shortly for a power play for the Hunters. And that quickly we are back. So power play for the Hunters. 2 minutes up on the clock for the charge against Dylan Poplinski of the Steel Subaru. So we'll see now if the Hunters can capitalize on the power play. Looking to tie this up. They battle right now in the corner. Puck comes loose. They'd look to clear it. And Swift trying to hold that line. It was a hard shot on the clear attempt. That's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Now they'll start from their own zone. Looking to skate up. Little handoff now. Now with some speed, here comes Kidd. Kidd trying to find some room, and he gets taken down. Watch out there for the official as well, as everybody taking a hard hit there. You hear the cheers from the benches as well, and trying to pick up an almost a bouncing pass there as they reached up for it. And it was almost a clear break, and watch out as well as O'Shaughnessy's out to play that puck, and it would have been an empty net. Now back the other way with some numbers. But he's going to hold up, looks for a shot. There's a shot. But able to make the saves with no traffic in front is Will Cole. Pretty well a minute gone here in the power play. Face-off will come to the right of the Subaru goaltender. And on the draw, Steele wins it to the corner. Going to rim that around hard. Trying to hold the line here, but it comes loose. Now a shorthanded chance for the Steel Subarus. McDonald has it looking out front. There's a pass, and there's it in the back of the net. Nice little backdoor touch there. Shorthanded goal for the Subs. They now lead 2-0. You can see the smile on his face from there for number 22, Max Bryan, continuing what he was doing last weekend, putting the puck home. Hunters will have still 50 seconds on the power play. Look to get that one back, but McPhee for the Subarus look to clear, but that hits a body. Hunters trying to keep it in. Now we get a race for it on the far side. So McDonald with the assist. Brian's 5th of the season. And there's a shot there. Cole makes a save high up from the shoulder. The puck still loose. Hunter's throwing everything towards it and then kicking the toe to make another save, and he's going to clear it to puck himself, is Cole. Hunter's now with 15 seconds. Will have to move quickly if they want to take advantage of this power play. And they're inside the line here on the short side. There's a quick shot. Another save made. Rebound's not cleared. The penalized player gets ready to step out of the box. Hunters look for another shot, and there it comes. There's high, and that's going to go high off the arm and stick of the Subaru goaltender and up into the netting. Out of play. Penalized player back on the ice, or back to full strength. 5-on-5, 7:11 to go here in the first. Steel leads 2-0. Now down in the corner, Poblinski trying to shield that puck off as he looks to clear. Now it's to Turner. Tristan Turner trying to do a little dangle down below us. Can't get by the Hunters' feet, and they're quickly back the other way. There's the net guard laying on the ice. Subarus do clear. Hunters looking to put it back in. They do just get inside the line, but the Subarus pick it off again. Now Carver. Carver, a little chip and chase as he gains entry to the zone. He looks out front, trying to connect there with Chase Munden. Munden's back to the blue line. Looking to put down deep. Hunters find it in the corner now. They look to clear now. There's a puck along the boards. Big collision there again. As they're pushing through here. And a chance here. And we're going to get a whistle. And you could hear the Steel Subaru player trying to get off the ice as he had lost his net guard. But offside is going to be the call down below us. Want to make sure it wasn't going to be a too many player call against the Subs. Almost a chance there for the Hunters to take advantage of this, the Subs. Once you lose that net guard, you got to go right to the bench. Now Land has it in his own zone. Going to hand it off. Looks to get it back. A little touch pass just outside the line. And now trying to force it through, trying to use that long reach. There's Tremblay. Puck comes back to the point. Land looking to chip in, looking for some real estate, trying to skate in. Hunters pick that off. And up to the middle. Little chip ahead. Maybe a chance here to get it alone. And he is. Goes to the backhand. And what a goal! Makes no mistakes. Flying through the air like Bobby Orr. Crashes into the boards, but he's not hurt. He feels good after that one. Beautiful play. Beautiful goal from Schaefer Gibbs to get the Hunters on the board. 2-1 with a beauty in alone. With just over 6 minutes to go. As we bring it back to center, drop the pucks. Brian's going to put it in. Both teams looking for it behind the goal now. So listen for the goal announcement. So Beliveau and Kaleda getting the assist markers on that one there. As the Subarus keep the puck in. That's going to go off a stick, and almost another chance here. That comes just outside the line. The Subarus will have to tag up. Chance here for the Hunters to bring it in with some speed now. Carving his way up the ice, looks to break wide. Drops it off, and it gets taken to the corner. There's a shot from rough angle. Traffic in front. Maybe trying for catch the goalie out of position now. Hako is in a little pushing and shoving with Ryan. As the officials are quickly in there. Hako pleading his case, pointing down to the other end. We'll see here. Just a conversation with the official. Nothing's going to come from that. As we approach 5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Subs win the draw, going high off the boards. We kept it at the blue line though, but a second attempt does get pushed out. As Burgess gives chase, now Duffy looking to put it back down deep. Hunters will try down below us, and watch out! as Poblinski had his number as he chased him down. That player loses an edge, falls down in the corner. I'm starting to think these two teams might not like each other with some of the hits they've been laying. Now Gibbs looking to go back in his own zone, looking to move it up. Subarus would be offside. They got to wait, and they're looking for a change anyway. Time for the Hunters. Trying that long stretch pass up through center. Duffy steps up, picks that off. Now he's going to bring it in himself. Duffy looking to move it out. Gets forced to the corner and just avoids a check there as well. Now picking it up. It's going to be Sparks. He looks so front, and a quick look over the shoulder from the Hunters goaltender, but makes a nice save in tight. 4:08 remaining here in the first 2-1 hockey game. We'll get a face-off deep in the Hunter zone. Now Tremblay puts it down deep in the corner. Hunters look to clear. Subarus force it back in. Both teams looking for it. Comes loose. Watch out to the Mr. Official as the puck was in his skates. Now trying to sidestep a check. Puck comes loose. Hunters looking to pick it off, and they start to break out. There's one-on-one shaping up back here the other way. Trying to find some room is Jack Baldwin. He gets the puck stripped and forced to the corner. There's another Subs player just stepping a check as they move it up. Here's Poblinski now. Poblinski, he's going to bring the puck up. He gets a hard shot. Looking for the old 5-hole action. But O'Shaughnessy able to make another save, cover up, make sure there's no rebound. 3:29 remaining here. First period. Shots all even at 10 apiece. There's lots of conversations even on the way to both teams' respective benches. Starting to watch the play after the play. As the puck gets forced to the corner. Subs come up, look to come back to the blue line. Couldn't get much on that pass as Hunters pick that off, and they're quickly back the other way. Looking to get over the line. Trying to find some room. There's Urquhart. That's Cameron Urquhart and forced to the corner. Here's the pass over front, and just getting a stick on that for the Subarus. And a shot that's a C&I from the blue line. Gets through, but Cole makes the save. Now Munden looks to clear, and he finds Carver. Carver with some speed here, looking for some room here. Short side, he likes to shoot, and fires one. But there's the Hunters goaltender, Colby O'Shaughnessy. Makes it look easy, makes a save, and covers up, no rebound. And another faceoff going to come in the Hunter zone. The official's going to get the toss there to the Sioux player, Ryan. So Tremblay will come in and take the draw, and it comes back to the blue line. Land looking to hold the line, sidesteps one check, now puts it down deep. Both teams have a look from the corner, trying to dig it loose. And a chance here for the Hunters to clear now. Down below as Land picks it off. He goes over to his defensive partner, who looks for the room to skate up ice. There's a little shot there, and that one's going to go off the paddle and clear to the corner. Now the Hunters with some numbers looking out front, but Land just gets in front of that. There would have been maybe a few, and then watch out there as Gibbs stepped up, look for a check. Now Jin in alone, looks to make some moves, and can't put it home as O'Shaughnessy, and then comes back and gets in position and makes another save. And here's Brian, and now we get some face rubbing going on in the blue paint. And the referee pointing at a couple players going to come out of that little scrum. Lots of action here, still 2:19 to go, first period. And these two teams are, like I said, started off a little slow, but they're awake now. I think we're going to have some coincidental penalties. Wait to have a look here. Nope. Looks like there's going to be, I thought they're taking two in the mode. They're just going to take one, so power play here for Subaru, as in the boxes. So Dawson Swift, number 5, gets 2 for roughing. Looked like both of them might have had it. That shot is blocked in front, and Hunter's able to clear. That was a hard shot as well. That got the defender up in the upper body. Now the Subarus will start from behind their own net. Scotland, as he likes to do, flying up through the middle. Now he slows things up as he gets over the blue line. He's kind of rimming around, looking to the other side. Picked up. Back up top to Scotland. Scotland looks to switch spots with Tremblay. Now looking out front. Pass didn't quite get through. Clearing attempt does get chipped out. Now you get a race. As trying to find some room here is Kidd on that far side. He rips the shot short-handed. Oh, and he goes hard into the boards. After Cole makes a big save there, it's almost a short-handed chance for the Hunters. He's flying down. And the good news is that Kidd looks like he's getting up and going to be okay. That was a hard slide, and he is up on his own. As there was some speed, and Sioux's player battling back, but good on number 16, Nathan Kidd, able to get up, and he's okay. A minute 6 to go here in the power play. Subarus have the puck here in their own corner. And they almost get picked from behind. But the Subs able to regroup. And inside the line the other way now. As Smith dumps it in deep. Now McDonald. McDonald looking for some traffic in front. He's looking for the old tip screen rebound. That gets cleared to the far side. Last minute of play. McDonald again with more traffic front. This was deflected, and it's going to be a power play goal. Let's see who got a stick on in front. I think it might be the big man captain, Dylan Poblinski. We'll wait for the official goal. But they park him right in front of the net, and it was deflected for sure. And he's leading the lineup, so I'm going to go with him. Either way, power play goal. 56 seconds to go here, first period. Subarus regain their 2-goal lead. To the far side. Listen for the goal announcement. Assisted by number 27, Matthew McDonald, and number 12, Liam Duffy. Time to 19 minutes, 4 seconds. Poblinski and McDonald and Duffy on the power play. So Duffy and McDonald getting the assist marker. It was Poblinski who did tip that puck in. There's a shot right off the draw that Cole's able to make the save. There's a quick one-timer from Andrew Urquhart. Now the Subarus. He gets tripped up, looking to bring the puck out, and it's going to be another power play. You can see that one pretty clear. Tripping will be the call. Subarus with another chance here before the end of the period. It's heading to the box. I believe it's Jack Baldwin. Couldn't quite see his number. Either way, another power play it is. Number 8, 2 minutes up on the clock, 35 seconds to go in the period. Tripping is the call. Steele would love to add to the lead here before the break, and they get the draw. There's a long wrister again with traffic in front. That was deflected a couple times. I think Land got a stick on that one. Either way, he stays out, but Subaru still have it. Now Brian moves it over. McDonald, there's another one looking for a deflection as Osman. As he gets taken down, that's deflected out, and Hunter's able to clear. If you get a race for it back the other way, a little one-on-one. There's a long wrister that's going to go off the Subaru stick up into high into the ceiling. Out of play with 8 seconds now left here in the first period. On the draw, Steele had to go super quick if they're going to go down. I think they're going to hold it and end the period. And as time ticks down, the horn goes. That'll do it here. And not before some more pushing and shoving towards the end as Nate Boudreau trying to mix it up there a little bit as the horn goes. 3-1 Steele lead. Also lead shots on goal were 14-13. We'll take a quick 10-minute break here. That first period tells us anything. The second should be good as well. We'll be back in a few. And as we welcome the players back to the ice, second period action, just get ready to get on their way. Subarus will start on the power play for a minute 24. As Baldwin looks to complete his 2-minute for tripping towards the end of the first period there. 3-1 our score. Shots on goal 14-13, all in favor of the Dartmouth squad. Looking to add to their lead here early in this second. That first period saw a little bit of everything. A couple big hits, some nice goals. We'll see here what the second will bring. Mike Kelly, High Button Sports, happy to be here. Thank you for joining us, and we are on their way. And Dartmouth will start back in their own zone. And watch out for a little bit of, still maybe a little bit of wet ice. And able to force him back down deep is Braden Martin. Martin up there on the forecheck now, trying to cause a little bit of havoc. And he's still down there now, allowing the Subarus to get, now he does make a move. Now Munden looking for our side for Carver. Carver, he hands off as he takes a bump. And passed a little bit too far for Turner. And now able to send it down, but in behind the blade, all by himself on a change. And what a save, kicking out that right leg. And a little bit of confusion, but Nathan Kidd was in all alone on that late change and almost had a beauty there, shorthanded. As play continues, Hunter's able to clear it out. Duffy got to regroup back in his own zone. As Boudreau is down him in the forecheck. Now Poplinski from the far side. Poplinski, he elects to hand off. Now on the far side, looking for some room. Chipping in is Ryan. A foul on the boards. Hako comes up with it, and they clear it up. Now down below it's again, here's Kidd. Kidd by himself trying to sidestep McPhee, has it, takes it to the backhand. What a goal! As he dangles out front, gets around the defender, and gets it tight and somehow takes it to the backhand, tucks that home right after the penalty expires. And you can see he's got him hyped up for that one, and we got a 3-2 hockey game. As he had a chance there earlier on the break short. And Cole came up with a huge pad save, but this time able to find some room down low, cut out front, and makes no mistake. As the Hunters get it back within one. And that one's going to be set down the length of the ice. Going to get a race for it, though. But they're going to say the Hunters got there first. So icing will be the call. We'll come all the way back to the Subaru zone. So right after they kill the penalty off, Hunters get a quick one. Again, Hunters coming off a tough loss yesterday to the Weeks. Subaru's coming off a big win. And they have the puck now behind their own net. Looking up ice, trying to flick one high off the board. It's going to come just outside. Hunters, they'll knock it right back in. They got to tag up on the offside. We'll listen for the goal announcement. No, Nathan Kidd unassisted. Out top here, here's McPhee. McPhee looking for some traffic in front. But going to take no chances as we see a little more pushing and shoving, which we've seen a lot there in the first period. And Brian in there with a couple white jerseys as they have another conversation with the official. Either way, O'Shaughnessy able to make the save, cover up. Face-off will be inside. On the face-off, in the feet, kind of a scramble draw. Trying to chip in, they do. Hako able to bring that down and pass over. Now Boudreau trying to get loose. Boudreau can't quite bring the puck with him. As Smith on the back check. Now from the far side, they look to move the puck up. And on the wrong side of the red line, but that's got to come right on top of the Hunters goaltender. So what could have been an icing comes on goal, and O'Shaughnessy going to hold on to that. Free set at the top of his crease. We're going to face off in the Hunters zone. Just about 2.5 gone here in the second period. And the Subarus get the face off. Here's Henry. Henry, he fires one through, looking for a deflection. Doesn't quite make it through. Puck comes to the boards. Kept in to get the blue line. Long shot. Another one that hits a shin pad. This time the Hunters will clear it out. Bodies converge along that one on the board. Smith picks up for the Subaru. No, backhand pass. That's going to be picked off. It's well read. Partial 2-on-1 shaping up the other way. On the short side, the backhand pass outside. Trying to reach for it, and somehow Cole able to stretch out. I think get a skate blade on that one to keep it out. It was in pretty tight. Now walking in again, trying to find some room. Puck still loose. Pops up top. Hucko fires one. You got to fire that one high. Might have been deflected either way up off the glass. Subaru just going to clear it out to center. They're feeling the pressure. Hunters back at their own blue line now. Looking to move one up ahead. Subaru picks off, and they're going to start the other way. There's a chip in, looking for a change. It would have been offside as it hit the official as well. Now the Hunters get stopped up. They move it up. And there's a hit there at the end. I couldn't see it underneath us, but I could hear the team. And now we got a 3-on-2 shaping up here. Pass out front, trying to connect with Turner. That's deflected to the corner now. Turner still with it, trying to come off the boards with it. Goes up top. That pass is going to go all the way down. And Cole's going to play it. He looks to pass himself, as if people were calling for it. He does get it up to Turner. Turner, far side. Poplinski trying to chip it out. Fires the blue line, not out. There's a long shot. He's looking for a deflection in front. That's going to miss wide. Now he's picked up another shot. That one is deflected. And where is it? As somehow it goes out the other side of the blue paint, as both teams looking for it. As the Hunters have really come on here in this second period, but the Subarus do clear it out. Hunters there to put it right back in. They got to get onside though. Duffy from the corner looks up ice now. Far side for Turner. Turner trying to get by Gibbs, can't do it. They're going to dump it in. Subaru's got to get onside. Chance here for the Hunters to clear. Up through the middle. Dump deep. Cole lets that go in behind it. Duffy gets back. He goes along the boards. Now far side for Poplinski. Poplinski trying to use that long reach. Still has it. Pokes up ahead. Has a player with him. Likes to shoot this one and scores! Poplinski with his second of the evening. Should say of the afternoon, early afternoon. As he goes along the ice far side. Big number 2, captain Dylan Poplinski gets to steal their 2-goal lead back. It's 4-2. .450 gone here, second period. After the Hunters make it a 1-goal lead, Seal comes right back. Hunters had some chances there. They were trying to tie it. But the captain for the Subarus comes down, regains their 2-goal lead. They try to chip it out here at center. Here's Kidd. He had a beauty here earlier, looking for more. He's trying to dangle his way through, gets taken to the corner. Tremblay going to get the assist marker there on Poplinski's goal. They're trying for a wraparound attempt. Cole's down, puck stays out. Now to the far boards. Up top here, Hocko. He looks for a shot. He gets it through, but getting a blocker on that is Cole. He's going to go up. As here at the old barn, the boards come right down to the top of the glass, so a lot of the pucks hit those and go out. It's hard to tell from the vantage point of it when it hits the boards. Hunters get that draw, and a good job keeping it at the blue line was Sebastian Hum. But now Subaru's able to get it the far side. They try to chase that down. Hum moves over. They start to wheel it out. Far side, Cluett finds some room. Cluett's still with it. He shoots, pad save, rebound. Gonna be picked up from the Subarus, and they're quickly back the other way. Looking for some room. A little between the legs, trying to go out front with it. Brian, there as he tries to get through. Passes picked off, doesn't get out front. Now from behind the net. Trying to find some room, put the brakes on. Looking out front with all kinds of traffic. Where's the puck? And O'Shaughnessy with another save and a rebound and another save. And Hunters quickly move it up, but they try to put the net back on, and it's going to be dumped in. But now trying to catch the Hunters on chain, and now players run into each other in front of the net. They're moving around. Here's a shot and another save as both goaltenders putting a show on here. making some big saves. Now Munden, Chase Munden using that long reach. He goes up for it. He still has it from a bad angle. That's going to go off the outside of the net as he's able to pull it through. And now we're going to get a stoppage of play. Is that on top of the net? In behind? What plays? End-to-end action. What do you expect from these two teams? As again, we have this great crowd here taking this game, and they are in for a beauty. We always tell you, best place to be, of course, is in the rink, and we'll do our best to bring you the coverage. And there's right off the face-off, Munden with a shot towards goal. That's another paddle save, and Hunters look to clear up through the middle. It's going to go off the skate. Munden picks it off again. Munden brings it up over the line. He's going to rip a shot, blocker save, rebound, rip one, and sliding on the ice somehow. Kicks out that left leg pad and keeps that out. It looked like he was in no man's land. And there's a player getting taken down, and there's the referee's arms up. They're still all tangled up. And I believe the Hunters are going to head to the power play as going back, looking to argue his case. But looking like to no avail. And there's still no conversations, and you can see the smile there. Either way, Ben Henry in the box for 2. I missed the signal from the official. Either way, 2 minutes up on the clock. Hunters power play as they look to get it back to a 1-goal lead. So interference is the call as the Hunters looking to clear that down. Sorry, the Subarus and the Hunters going to go. That could be. Now I'm going to say touch for the high stick. You can hear them make the call on the ice as the Hunters touch that with a high stick. So they'll have to start now in their own end. 21 seconds tick off on the penalty. On the draw, Hunters come up with it. Now take it behind their own net, put the brakes on, look to set up here. Dawson Swift is going to hand off along the boards. Look for a skate there is Gibbs. Hands it off and putting it in deep with Ludley. Now on the other side, Swift again. He goes down to the corner. Gibbs, or Kerry Kidd, trying to make something happen. Now Gibbs, he winds one up. Didn't get much on that one. The rebound comes right out as Gibbs checks the flex on his stick. And it hit a player in front. It almost was a gift for his teammate. But there's Will Cole with a big save in tight. 1:06 remaining here on the power play. Shots 21 apiece as we approach 8 minutes gone here in the second period. Hunters get the face off. Worth with a shot towards the goal. That hit a few things in front but didn't quite make it through. And then the Subarus are going to send it all the way down the length of the ice. Back to pick it up. Worth. So he has a quick look up ice. 50 seconds to go in the penalty. Now he's going to hand it off to Hako. Noah Hako going for a skate. He makes a move, gets over the line, tries to keep it, still has it, and couldn't quite get it to a shooting lane. Now he puts it in behind. Subarus are going to try to clear. Bouncing puck on the blue line. Takes it, bounce out. Burgess trying to pick it up. Burgess looks over, finds one wide open. Carver, he fires one. O'Shawn Daisy with another big save as he stays with that one and read that play perfectly. Puck doesn't quite make it over the line. They'll try again. They get back on side, and they're going to say he does it as Hako arguing his case, and we'll let you go back and you make your own call at home. As we say, as impartial as possible. We're up here in the booth. The officials are down there. They got a tough enough job as it is, so we're not going to say anything. But he is getting an earful from the Hunters bench. 14 seconds ago here on the power play. 11:16 remaining second period. 4-2 hockey game. Now from the boards, takes a bump, knocks it in deep. Scotland gives chase to the corner. He tried to go back the other way, didn't get much on that, but gets it back and has it go off his stick again. He chased up and makes a nice play to move it up ahead. Now here's Osmond. Osmond with Scotland. Scotland's going to shoot. That's high from the shoulder. Rebound comes down. The puck's still loose. As the penalized player is back on the ice, we're back to 5-on-5 at center. Both teams looking for it. Henry going to step up. He has it. Henry goes to the backhand, tries to pull the back vote front, couldn't quite get that on target. Now Munden from behind the net. He's going to go hard pass up top, quick one over. Henry walks in, top of the circle, right at the face-off top. He fires one, and cool, calm, and collected. The Hunters goaltender, Colby O'Shea, makes another save, makes sure there's no rebound as he flicks the wrist with the glove, makes it look easy. On the draw. Hunters control. Go far side, but there's a shot. And the blocker save. Rebounds picked up, and the Hunters look to clear. Quick little breakout, far side now. They look to move the puck up ice. Beliveau knocks it in deep. Subarus find it in the corner. A couple players run into each other as the Hunters able to force the puck back deep. Now from behind the net. Trying to come out from it is Gibbs. There's a big hit, and helmet comes off as well, and they're still going at it. Player has to head to the bench as Gibbs lost his helmet. Maybe a chance here for the Subs, and there's a long stretch pass. Now Chase Munden with a long shot and just get an arm on that with the Hunters goaltender again. As both teams laying some hits here. The Hunters player knocked off the puck. And again, the players get knocked down. You can hear both benches just yelling and screaming. They're into this. And the Hunters able to clear it, but they're going to knock that one a little bit too far. But it hit the stick of the Hunters of Gibbs, and so Nelligate the icing. Now in alone. Brian trying to get in, trying to bring it back in tight, but can't quite tuck it home. Now pass is picked off from in behind. Out front again. There's a pass, doesn't make it through. Hunters trying to clear, gets forced in behind. As Swift knocked it to the corner, and then the puck does get cleared out to center. Steele knocks it right back in. Brian gonna give chase, looking to get there first is Worth. He moves it to the far side. And on the boards now, Subarus looking to keep them locked in to the corner. As they're trying to get a loose puck, it does come out. Chipping in from the blue line though, there's a shot towards the net. That hits a body in front. This time the Hunters with a bouncing puck. Does force it up. Now we got a 3-on-1 the other way. Swift is joined up in the rush. Dawson Swift with it. He likes to shoot. Keeps. And a big save from Will Cole. Keep that out. And a quick one the other way as Land couldn't quite get a stick on that. O'Shaughnessy out to play it, so no icing. Land would have got there first anyway. As we get all kinds of action here as our next stop to play, we'll have that media timeout, we're calling it. As Hunters look to clear it out. There's one off the glass out. Land clears up through center. Hunters pick that off. It's in the skates there right by the official as they look to knock it in. Knock back the other way. Munden looking for it now. Hunters again looking to get over the blue line. They do. Boudreau pass a little bit too far from him. Now Brian look just avoids the check there. Got to piece him enough as he moves the puck in. Now Munden trying to dangle his way through. Now the players hitting the ice from in behind as Ryan gets knocked down. And we're going to get a cross-checking call. But after all that, 7:50 to go. There's going to be a penalty to the Hunters. But we're going to take a quick timeout. Be back in about 1 minute. And with the sound of the horn, the break is over here for the second period. That comes right after it's the first stoppage of play after the 10-minute mark. So now it's 7:50. Power play. It's number 13, Cameron Urquhart for the Hunter that's in the box for two for the cross check. So a chance here for the Subarus to add to the lead on the power play. And it's Scotland. Going to anchor things up here top. He hands it off. Now it's right to the bumper area. Trying to flip one there is Henry. Couldn't quite get at it. Now Chauncey's down. Puck's bouncing around and lands in behind. for, again, Henry. Off the boards up top. Looking to get it back. Does. Walks right in. Right at the face-off dot. Trying to find a shooting lane. And likes to go in behind. Now he tries to pass off to Munden. That goes off a stick into the corner. He gets taken down hard as Henry with a big check. They're trying to knock that loose. 3 blue jerseys. And then coming out with it is Turner. Tristan Turner. He fires one. A nice little toe save there. And then the Hunter is able to find a loose puck, send it all the way down. Cole had to land on him. He's going to play it. He's going to rim that around to the other side for Carvery. Carvery, quick up. And that's going to miss the intended target. And racing back is Gibbs, and he's going to be the first one back. So icing will be the call. 1:07 to go, power play. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second period. On the draw, looking for it along the boards. They picked up by Henry. Henry spins out the other way. Now they start head up ice. Didn't like what he sees, so he's going to hand that off. And Scotland going to slow things down here a little bit. Oliver Scotland from behind his own goal. Now he's going to skate it up. Likes to use that speed. Just hits the red line, dumps it in deep. Both teams give chase. From in behind now. Gets knocked to the corner. Hunter's looked to clear. It's going to be kept in at the blue line. But a little backhand pass is going to come outside the line. They'll have to restart again here. Scotland brings it all the way back deep. 23 seconds to go in the power play. Have to move quick. They want to take advantage here. He's going to bring it back up ice. Makes a move at the blue line. Everybody stays on side. Now he knocks in deep. Battle in the corner. Another player hits the ice. Pass back to the blue line. A little cross over the Duffy, fresh off the bench. He looks for a shot, goes off a stick. Now it's a deflection, and that's going to be touched for the high stick. And the celebration, but it's short-lived, as that was well above the shoulders. Great hand-eye, but no goal. As you see the official down here quickly to call that one off. No argument from the bench there. Is pretty easy call. Only 1 second left in the power play. That face-off will come outside the zone. Penalized player back on the ice. Duffy's going to chase it back in his own zone. Liam Duffy now hands up and almost picked off as that was slow going to Smith. But Brady Martin couldn't quite reach it. Now he's right there to knock it back in deep. Poplinski going to hand it off now along the boards. And there the Hunters knocks him right back down deep. Baldwin trying to find it behind the net. He gets taken out from Poplinski. Now both teams looking for it, trying to find it, looking out front. And there's a shot from in tight that missed the intended target. Poplinski, gave a little shot there as he moved the puck up. There's lots of action happening. Just avoided a check there as he dumped it in deep. Poplinski again going to take a hit. You can hear a little commotion down below us as the Hunter player, I think, was taken down a second time. That puck's in behind. And Poplinski heads up. There's one for the fans. As that one was way out of play. As 4:45 remaining, Poplinski knocked that one way out. It actually went over top of the mesh, and you can see the fans in attendance had to watch out there as somebody gets a souvenir. As Gibbs having a conversation with the official here at center. I think they might have been looking for a kneeing call. The official shakes his head, no. Play continues here. That's looking up through the middle. A big collision as well. And all kinds of collisions everywhere. And now in alone by himself. Backhand. And what a save. Somehow kicks it out as O'Shea makes another big save. It looked like a for sure goal. And then he flicked that on the backhand and get a race back the other way. And just getting there in time is going to be, but still back there as number 31. And again, the young goaltending duo that the Hunters have. And number 31 this afternoon with an absolute beauty. as the Subaru's player found himself in alone, thought he had all kinds of time and space. Looked like he was going to tuck the backhand home, and O'Shea says no. Subaru's keeping in down below. There's Brian. Brian, the ever so crafty, gets that pass out front, takes the hit to make the play. But again, can't say the Hunters goaltender name enough as he makes another big save in tight. We'll get another face-off down low. 4:08 remaining here in the second period. 4-2 hockey game. And the officials didn't like how they were set up there, so we're going to redrop that puck. Tremblay lining up with McKnight. This time they say it's okay, but come right out the draw. Here's Brian with it, still with it, trying to use that long reach, trying to drag it with him, but can't tuck it underneath the Hunters goaltender again. As he makes another big save, makes sure there's no rebound, and he holds it underneath his pad. We'll switch face-off dots now. And try it again. Just over 4 minutes to go. The second period has been an entertaining one. And there's a shot from a sharp angle that goes off the outside of the goal, but they get there first. Now pass out front, and trying to get that there, but Hunters just get a stick on that, but it's kept in at the blue line. Now the pass out front. This time, it's going to come all the way back to the blue line. McPhee keeps in with a quick pass over. Play continues again, and then the defense the Subaru is doing a good job holding the line. This time the Hunters finally get it out, putting the brakes on back inside their own line. Quick pass down below us. Tremblay looking out front, trying for that long stretch pass for Ryan, who is crashing the net. Ryan takes a bump in behind the net, gets some help, moved up top. Scotland going to put the brakes on as he protects the puck. Looking for some room, looking for some traffic. There's a shot in front. That's going to go wide. You can see Brian trying to do a flyby in front of the net. Now the Hunters will try to skate out. Back the other way. McKnight couldn't make too much happen there. Subarus do chip it out. Comes all the way back. Hawko going to pick it up in his own zone. Hawko waits for everybody to get on the ice as they're making a change in behind the play. Long stretch pass. That's going to come down near Cole. He plays it. The official was calling the icing off. Hunters now have it. Trying to sidestep a check. Putting the brakes on is Kidd. And he put the pass to the corner. Puck comes to the opposite corner now. Back to the blue line. Hawko has a bounce on him and is picked up. Here's Munden. Munden, as they stay on side. Munden looking out front and can't get by this skate of the defender, Sebastian Hum, who made a nice play there. If not, the Subaru's play would have been wide open in front. Kept in again. They give chase to the corner. Coming out with it. Trying to walk in. Trying to go short side. But O'Shea again able to make another save. Hold on the puck. No rebound. 2:10 remaining second period. 4-2 hockey game. And on the faceoff, Subarus have it. And again, trying to sharp angle shot from Brandon Smith. Hunters goaltender not fooled. Walking out again, trying to find a room, trying to get to the forehand. Goes backhand, lands up to Scott at the blue line. He fires one. That's deflected in front. And the second time, and now Subaru's just throwing the puck from every angle they can. And somehow the Hunters keep it out. Now they're trying to clear. And Hawko, who's joined the rush, he's on that far side. He gets taken down. Puck comes loose. He's going to roll out. Outside the zone. Hunters knock it right back in. They got to get back on side. Chance for the Subarus to set up. Scotland takes it back behind his own net. He gets taken down in behind it to try to do a stop up. He gets up, picks it back up. Now he tries to move it up. This one is going to be picked off as Ludley looked to go over front with it. Subarus this time are able to clear. And we get a chase down. Smith has it. Stays on side. Takes a bump there as Gibbs steps into him. And then another one. And the puck comes in behind. And the Hunters looking to skate up with some room. Kidd brings it here on the inside. She tries to cut back in. He gets clipped just enough to knock him off the puck. Last minute play, second period. Hunters back in their own zone. Chipping it up. And that one's going to be offside. Ooh. And Limbahe is kid gave Duffy a little how you doing. And then over the far side, Poblinski having some words with Martin as well. And at the end of it, there's going to be a penalty. And it is going to go against Kidd because he didn't like the little shot he gave. Was given, sorry, so he gave a little shot back. You know the referee always sees the second one, so it's going to be a power play here now. They gave him 2 minutes for a slash. So Subaru's back on the power play. There's a loose puck in front and walking away at it. And there's one that's going to go up into the netting and end of play with 38 seconds to go here in this second period. Back on the draw. And Subaru's going to get the toss here as the winger is a little too eager. Crash in the net. Now Osmond will come in for the draw. And the Subarus win it. Poblinski looking for traffic in front. He fires one. That's going to be deflected. Another one that's up into the netting and end of play. And the puck's going to come to the boards. Hunter's going to get there first, and they're going to send that down the length of the ice. And race coming for it. As in there on the forecheck is Cluett. Subarus have a quick pass up for heads up there as Osmond was lined up, but he does the old reverse check, and there's a shot from Sparks and the big save. As you can see, that hit being lined up here at center, but Osmond took it and then got the better of it as Poblinski moves it up quickly, and they're going to dump it to the corner. Only 3 seconds ago. But the referee's arms up with a .2. We're going to get a head contact call. We'll see who the Cole's going against. And another one, and this one's going to go against Schaefer Gibbs. So they'll have just about enough time to drop the puck. But the Subaru's going to start the third with a 2-man advantage. And as the horn goes, some more pushing and shoving after the whistle. As this time, some fireworks there towards the end. But after 40 minutes of play, 4-2 is our score. Shots 36-24, all in favor of the Subarus, and they're going to have a 2-man advantage on the power play when we come back. Well, folks, those first two have been fun. We still got another one to go. We'll see you right in a few. And we welcome back the players to the ice surface. Third period action. Just get ready to get on their way. Mike Elliott back here, High Button Sports. And what a first two periods we have had the privilege to be experienced. But 4-2 is our score. And the Subarus with a chance to really open this thing up, as they'll start 5-on-3 for a minute 7, as right at the end of the period. Gibbs took a penalty there for head contact. So 5-on-3, 20 minutes up on the board, and we are ready to go. Third period action, and here comes the Subarus right in the zone, right off that draw. Looking to set up with lots of real estate. Back up top, McPhee. Look quickly down low, little touch pass here. Now walking in. There's a shot, trying to rip one there. And that's going to miss wide. McPhee going to keep it in at the blue line. That's a set, and then we'll try the opposite side. Good again. With traffic in front, another shot. That's going to miss, but again, McPhee able to hold that line. They move it over. Now you got a wide one up. There's a shot, he scores! McPhee winding up with the one time, and it's going to be a power play marker, and they're going to stay on the power play. There's a nice little pass from Land there. Makes no mistake. So 5-2 now. And we'll knock 34 seconds that was still remaining in that first penalty off. So the Subarus will still be on the power play here for a minute 27. This face-off from center goes down deep. We'll wait for the official goal announcement. Here, listen now. It was Alistair McPhee. And Tremblay and Land getting the assist markers there as the Subarus bring it back inside the zone. Looking for more here. There's a shot that goes off the outside of the goal. They step back in, pick up. Trying to go back to the blue line. Munden going to be able to hold that in. Now Scotland, right to the bumper area. Look for a shot there. His, I thought I missed his number there, but anyway, it went off the outside of the goal. You can hear the goal. Now Munden fires one that O'Shaughnessy able to get a piece of. He's going to chip in from the blue line now. Takes it all the way around, passes it off. Trying to find somebody open. Still 30 seconds to go in the power play. Up top again for Munden. Now Scotland. He puts the brakes on. He's looking for traffic out front. He finds them. And you can see there, Tristan Turner causing all kinds of havoc right in front of the Hunters goaltender. But that one, the shot from the blue line is going to be deflected and up and out of play. 21 seconds ago now here in the power play. A minute 39 here into the third. Up top now, Duffy. Gives it over to McDonald. McDonald along the wall. Goes back up top to Duffy. He's got to hand it off. Walking right from the face-off top. Fire one and making no mistake. And another power play goal. And this time, it's going to be number 18, Brandon Smith. So definitely the start that the Subs wanted. Not the start for the third that the Hunters wanted. Two power play markers. In under 2 minutes here to start the third. A lot different than how that second period. You see the demeanor now on the Hunters players as they line up at center. But they're going to win the draw, and Gibbs is going to dump that in. And it's going to go high. But Cole's going to reach up, grab that one. Let's see the goal announcement. So McDonald getting the assist marker there on Smith's goal. Subaru's sixth goal of this campaign. And they're going to clear the zone. Hunter's right there to put it back in. As Gibbs shook off that check on the dump in. And it's cleared out. Looking for Burgess here. Both teams trying to find it. Smith, who just scored moments ago, knocks it inside the zone. Hunters will try to bring it out. Goes off a skate, though. It's kept in. McDonald looking for Burgess. Couldn't quite connect with that pass. Now at the blue line. Going to come out. Racing back forward is Poblinski. And kind of stopped in the corner there. Still a little wet. Poblinski trying to push his player around. They not knock that puck loose. Comes out the other side. Giving chase now is Osman. Puck stays in. And now Bablinski gonna skate out. Trying to flick one up ahead, didn't get too far with that one as the Hunters clear it back out. And there's Bablinski on the opposite side of the ice as the puck seems to be following him here on this shift. Little chip off the boards, trying to connect there with Sparks. Nice little retrieval off the boards. He goes far side. There's a shot that's gonna be deflected, goes wide. Hunters trying to clear. Sparks trying to hold the line, does stay in. Looking for it. There's a shot and a goal, and it's Osman. And a big celebration as well as number 28, Keen Osman, who also had a little solo lap. And you can see them looking to collect the puck. I'm assuming that's his first. To start the game, he had a solo lap, and I was wondering if that was a rookie lap or not. And there's a big smile on his face as the Subarus now with 3 quick goals here to start the third. And some extra fist pumps there. And they'll give him that puck as he has a keeper. So we'll bring it back to center. The Subarus will control the draw. Looking for more now as they chip it in as Carver gives chase. Gibbs gets there first. He rims it around to the far side. So listen for the goal announcement. So Ryan and Sparks getting the assist marker there in Osmond's. It is his first of the season. As that shot towards the goal is going to be covered up. We'll get another face-off in the Hunters zone. They're going to come up with it, looking to clear. Chipping up ahead. He picked up by Land right at center. He tries to spin away from a few checks. Gets pushed in the zone, though. Subarus will try again. Cross-ice pass. There's Munden looking for some room. Munden, he fires a shot there, just kicking the toe out. Was O'Shaughnessy to make a big save. Back at center, though. Land loses the handle. Trying to find some room now to get taken down. Was the Hunters player still trying to find a bouncing puck as Mason Morris ripped that shot on goal. Here's Munden again. Munden trying to go back out front. Then that hits a skate. He gets it right back to him. Now he cycles it to the corner. Up top, Land with some pressure, hands it off. McPhee, he winds in. His shot's blocked. But gets it right back to him. Now it's going to be off the crossbar, but rebound. They score. First one from McPhee looked good. Looked like it almost went in the corner, but either way, they're going to make sure. I'm not sure, too sure who put this one home. It might be Munden. Munden's leading the lineup, but not too much of a celebration, so I'll have to wait for the goal announcement as 4 straight goals here. Not even 5 minutes into the third, all Subarus. I'm going to say Chase Munden put that one home, but we'll wait for the announcement as the Hunters not giving up here. They put the puck in deep. Trying to force it out of the corner. They're looking to come out front with it as a pile comes together there behind the goal. Puck comes loose to the opposite corner now. Over skates it for a minute is Henry. He's going to put it back in behind. Here's the goal announcement. It is Chase Munden. So Land and Munden with the goal, but McPhee and Land, with the assist markers. As here comes the Subarus again. Brian, he tries to jam a backhand there on the short side. Nothing comes from that. Hunters clear it down, see if it makes it far enough for icing or not. Icing's waved off. Subarus will look to clear. On that far side now. They chip one ahead, another one that's going to be deflected, so no icing. Now Swift off the boards. Hunters looking to go far side, pass a little bit too far as Duffy will pick it up in his own zone. Now he hands it up to Bablinski. He dumps it in deep. Both teams give chase down in the corner now. Subaru's looking to come up with it. Trying to fend off a defender. Moves it over. Bablinski. He's looking for some more here now. Hunters have it. They go behind the net. Subaru's not giving up on the forecheck here. They're putting him right back down deep. Hunters against the far wall. Now they look to clear. Flicking one out through the middle. Trying to connect here with Swift. Swift's going to get there first, so no icing. As the pass over too far for it. But there's Poplinski with a big hit, but there's Swift taking him down. Now Swift with a couple extra shots as Poplinski's down, as Swift loses his helmet. And the referee's whistle's going to go. And I know Dawson Swift, he's not scared of the contact and the extracurriculars. I think he might get that from his old man. We'll see what the call is going to be. The first call, I believe, was going to be against Poplinski, as he looking on the official. I believe I saw 2, and then I saw 4 and a game maybe. Up on the clock here right now, just 2 minutes to Swift. To Swift, sorry, number 5. Nothing up on the other side. Try looking at the official. Faceoff's coming down into the Hunter zone, so it looks like the extra is going to go against so there's a conversation as Gibbs was asking the officials. So right now the only thing up on the board is 2 minutes to Dawson Swift. So it might have been 4 and 2. Either way, I'm up here and they're below us. They can't hear too much. We'll wait for the official announcement. It's power play for the Subs, the last thing that they want. Here's a chance here. But can't get the shot off his land as he tried to take a little bit too much time with the puck to get that shot off. He found himself alone in front. It takes the hit, and then the Hunters send it down. Here's the penalties announcement. So there it is there. So Poplinski was getting the initial 2. Swift got 4 for head contact, and then also got a 10-minute misconduct. So a minute 20 here remaining in the Subaru's power play. Here's Land receiving the pass down below us. He looks to give it back, flying in, trying to find some room, but can't get through with Osman. He scored moments ago. He was looking for some more, but the puck trickles in onto the Hunters goaltender. He's going to take no chances. Covered up. There's a little more pushing and shoving. A minute 9 remaining here in the power play. 12:49 remaining in the third period. Shots on goal now 44-24 in favor of Subarus, as it has been all Subarus here in the third. On the draw, Subarus control. Scotland moves it over, gets it back, walking in right from the ringette line. That one hits a body in front, just goes wide. Munden there on the far side to keep it in. It's going to come back to Scotland. Scotland tries to set up, finds Carver. Carver looks out front, trying to hit Henry there in the bumper area. Couldn't quite connect. Now here comes the Hunters trying to get out, but they get outside the line, but Carver's back to pick it up, and he brings it back over. But he overskates the puck just a little bit. And offside's going to be the call. 40 seconds remaining here now in the power play. On the draw, Hunters cleared out to the neutral zone. Subarus will start from their own zone, moves it over quickly. Back up through the middle, trying to connect with Scotland, who was flying out there, had him go off his skid. Now Henry chips it in. Hunters get there first. There's one high off the mesh, but another one's going to go out of play with 22 seconds remaining now here in the power play. Remind everybody all afternoon, even though it's NFL Sunday, we got lots of great hockey on the High Button channel. Games all day. And we're off to a hot start here with a couple of them here first thing this morning. So you keep it tuned to High Button all day for all your hockey action. As they move the puck around, far side, here's a shot. Doesn't make it through. Duffy has the landing. He throws it on net, rebounds down, and Brian didn't give too many extra whacks. It was loose for a moment, but O'Shaughnessy able to cover up. Brian didn't whack too much extra, with the score being what it is. Held off a little bit. We get another face-off down deep with 11 seconds to go in the power play. There's another shot from the far side. Saves made as a penalized player gets ready to step back on the ice. Hunters look to clear, and they know He's getting ready to come out of the box, but couldn't quite connect as Ryan brings the puck back in. Ryan gets it back. It's knocked off a stick for a moment. He passes it over. There's a chance as the Hunters goalie was down, but they couldn't quite get the shot on goal. And now it's going to be just dumped and sent down the length of the ice, and icing will be the call. So back to 5-on-5. 11:20 to go here, third period. 8-2 our score. Face-off comes back to McPhee at the blue line, puts it in deep. Hunters will try the opposite side here now, looking to clear it out. They go cross ice, going to be touched in. Giving chase there is McKnight. He gets stopped up, but the puck stays in. Now from in behind, looking out front. Here's a chance here. Couldn't quite get a shot off, and then they're that quick. The Subarus are back the other way as Smith breaks it wide. He loses the handle. Hunter's going to clear. Up through center now. Back quickly the other way. Here's Urquhart. Cameron Urquhart can't bring the puck with him. There's a bump along the boards there as both teams looking for the puck. Now here comes Subaru with the number 5-on-2 shaping up here. And right from the faceoff dot, there's the shot, and there's the goal. Nice shot as went down along the ice, far side. Made it look easy, no celebration. We got to bring that right back to center. I think it was Smith again as with the shot, but that worked out to be a 5-on-2. And making no mistake, wait for the official announcement, of course. As the Subarus had a big score last weekend on their home rink against the Mustangs, looking to do it again here and getting scoring from everybody. As the Hunters knock it in deep. And there's a chance out front and crash in the net, but net gets knocked off. That puck was loose. There's a little miscommunication as Cole thought he had it. He tried to freeze it right beside his crease, and it kind of squirted loose, and the Hunters went crashing, but they crashed the net, but got the net. The puck's going to come outside as the Hunters knock the net off. With 10:28 remaining here now, third period. We'll get that timeout coming up here with the break if we get a whistle after the halfway mark. As the Hunters knock it in deep. On the boards here now. Here's the goal announcement. They said it was number 10, Alex McPhee, that put that one home. The pass picked off at center. They stay on side. Looking to bring it back in. Forced to the corner, though, as the Subarus take that off the stick. Hunter stay with it, though. Let's put it back in deep. Is Beliveau. Now the Subarus able to clear it out. Back at their own blue line. Hunter's looking to put it back in. Duguay just inside the line. The Subarus that quick back up through center. Has it go off his stick. They're playing a little game of whack-a-puck here as they go back and forth with each other through neutral ice. Now Carver looking for some room. He finds a lane here on the inside, cuts back to the middle, looking for a shooting lane. On the backhand, gets hooked up just enough that he couldn't get the shot off. Now gets taken to the boards. Puck down deep in the corner. There's everybody in there trying to knock it loose. Does come to the short boards. Getting rubbed out, but does get the puck out. But that's going to be on the wrong side of the red line as the Subarus get back first. Touch up. Icing will be the call, and that's going to be the horn for the media timeout after the 10-minute mark here in the third period. We'll take a quick 1-minute break and be right back for the continuation of this hockey game. And as the horn goes, 9:09 remaining here in the third. All Subarus, they broke it wide open here in the third period, and they control the draw. There's a shot there from a sharp angle that missed on the short side. But Blinsky going to keep it. He throws in, and he fires and scores. He caught the goaltender out of position and having a little argument there down to the stick. And Bablinski with another one here, as he just kind of fired that one towards the goal as he kept the puck in. So Dylan Bablinski having himself an afternoon here as the Subs now hit the double-digit mark. They'll bring it back to center. And they'll wait for the official announcement. Here it is. And it was Bablinski. That is Duffy for the Subarus, looking to keep the puck in. Dances his way as he puts the puck to the corner. And the Hunters looking to clear off the boards. Going to be picked off again. As a big battle along the side goes. This time it's going to be picked up. Hunters able to get inside the other zone. Looking up to the slot area. Can't connect with that pass. That puck's going to come just outside. Hunters will bring it back to their own blue line. Last player back for the Hunters. Now he moves it over. Out through center. Land. Looking for some room. Sees an open corner. Dumps in as they get back on side. As Brian down there looking to pick off a pass. He loses his stick in the process. Now a loose puck in alone. And Ryan fires that one there, but can't break it. Now again, some more pushing and shoving as Brian, without a stick, pushes around there with Liam Worth. As Sam Ryan took that shot and goes off the goalie and up into the netting and out of play. So face-off stays inside here. 7:38 now remaining in the third. As the official taking their time here, dropping the puck. Now they finally do. Hunters control, take it behind their own goal. Give it back the opposite side, looking to start to break out. Up through the middle. And it's going to be Kidd. Puck comes down the far side. There's a shot. And Cole hasn't seen much action and then has to keep his player out who lands in there. There's Cole again. Couple shots here now. He's staying sharp. Pass over there. Referee's arms up as well as we got an injured player down as McPhee got taken out. So there's going to be a penalty to the Hunters. But right now, here comes the Subarus. 3-on-1 rebound as a big save is made. And the rebound came up front. Now the Hunters finally touch up with the puck. And we'll see what the call is going to be. We're going to get a cross-checking call right in front of the net there. And it's going to go to number 16, Nathan Kidd. Maybe a little frustration on the Hunters players as there's a battle in front of the net. So another power play here for the Subs. They've been deadly on it so far here this afternoon, as they're approaching 50 shots, which I'm sure they will achieve here in this power play. And there it is right there. As the save's made, rebound gets sent over top of the net. Puck stays in. Scotland at the blue line. Moves it over. Brian. He looks out front. There's a deflection as Sparks got a piece of it, but deflected it just wide. Now Scotland trying to get over in time. Does keep it in. Hunters find a loose puck though, and they're going to send it all the way down. Minute 32 to go here in the power play. Subarus will start behind their own goal. Scotland will skate it up through the middle. Gains entry. Hands it off to Brian. Max Bryan, he goes far side. They look to set up. Back up top to Scotland. Scotland walked in, nice little shin pad. To get in the way of that one was from Urquhart blocking the shot. Another one, there's two from Urquhart. And then they're able to clear. Now we're going to get a race for it back the other way. And trying to get there first is McKnight, as a big collision down the corner. But the Subarus come up with it back the other way. 2-on-3 is Brian with the puck, waiting for some reinforcement. Osmond jumping up into play as well. Brian looking out front, looking back door. Eddie had Henry sitting on the doorstep. Now out front, fresh off the bench, coming in, there's Carver. And just getting a piece of that. There's the Hunters goaltender to knock that up out of play. 23 seconds remaining here in the power play, 5:21 to go here in the game. Face-off stays inside. On the draw, comes to the corner. Hunters find a loose puck, and they're going to fire that one down. And look for a second, it almost went into the penalty box, but it does make its way down the length of the ice. 10 seconds to go now, power play. Subarus miss on that passing attempt, and a couple flybys. Now lands on Carver's stick. Carver brings it inside the line, dumps in as the penalized player gets ready to step back on the ice. It's a big hit in behind as Carver stepped in. Now Poplinski, he makes a pass out front, and Turner gets a stick on that. Between Turner and Munden, they just deflect it wide. Now in behind. As bodies being thrown around here a little bit, and battles ensue for the puck as he tried to look just underneath that speaker as players get up. Play continues. Referee right in there telling them to move it. Hunters pulled out of the scrum, and they over to clear it out to center. Poplinski looking to get there first. He does, moves it up. Here's Chase Munden. Munden over the blue line. He's trying to toe drag that with him. Still has it, throws a shot on goal. And good job there on the Hunters goaltender to stay in this game. Seen a lot of pucks here this afternoon, but makes another nice save. Subs again looking for here down below us. We try to get right in the action. Hunters knocking in deep. Behind the net now. Over to the far side. Poplinski chops at it. Gets up through center. Hunters looking to go out through the middle. That goes off a leg or two. The Subaru still looking for it. It's in the skates. Far side, hard pass that comes through. And fresh off the bench is Land as he gets a pass. He goes back the other way with it. Subarus will start to move the puck up. Up along the boards. Burgess to Land. His shot goes off a shin pad and off the backboards. It almost came right back out front. Battle in the corner here. Puck pops out, now to the far side. Off the glass, bouncing puck. Does just come outside the blue line on that bounce, and the Hunters with a chance to skate up. Bring the puck up ice now is Ludley. He gets it inside the zone. Down to the corner where the Subarus take over. Looking to come up ice. Land gets a hit defensive partner, who stops, now hands off to Burgess, who tips it up. Hunters gain control, now past the far side, maybe a chance to get loose. And they're trying to step in, and it gets its own rebound. But there's Will Cole again with a big save. As Mason Morris with a couple shots in tight. As I can hear the collisions below, but can't see the puck. And the Subarus will put it inside the Hunters zone. And that's going to be picked off now as Carver steps up there. He looks to go back out front with it. Didn't get much stick on the shot attempt. And it gets put to the corner. Referee right there yelling at them to move it. Does pop out. McDonald trying to move it. Hunters take it off his stick. And he kind of toe picks himself, but he makes the play up through center. Trying to bring the puck in. Subaru's not allowing much happen here. Now they're skating out the other way. As Scotland takes a bump as he puts the puck in deep, and the Carver lays the shoulder down as well. But the Hunters come up with the puck for the moment. As Scotland's there again. Scotland from the corner, looking out front. His pass attempt gets deflected in behind. Gets to the blue line and goes off a skate, does come out. Hunters pick it up. Here's Boudreau. Boudreau looks to move it over. That's Nate Boudreau. Can't get the pass through. Subarus flick a pass up. They're inside the zone, 2-on-2 shaping up with a shot from a sharp angle. Rebound, picked up a big hit in behind. Pass up top, Poplinski looking for another as he throws a wild shot, and then the referee's arms up as well. We're going to get an interference call, a little bit of a late hit, and feeling the effects there was Osmond, but heading to the box. Trying to look down and see his number. Interference is a call, and it's going to go to number 3, Schaefer Gibbs, back in the box. So with 1:08 to go in this campaign, Subarus will either finish on the power play or score another one on the power play here before this one's over. And there's a shot there. Munden's going to miss on the short side. Be picked up now by Burgess. Burgess hands it off. Walking right in there is Poplinski. He's trying to fire a hard one, and he scores. Poplinski just walked in and put that one home. And Poplinski just, no celebration obviously due to the score, but Dylan Poplinski having himself a day on the scorecard here with another power play goal for the Subs. Feel bad for the young Hunters goaltender. You'd never guess after 2 periods of play. The score is 4-2, but it's been all Subarus here in the third. But that's tipped in, so no icing. Subs will lose the puck in behind the net, looking to get it back as time slowly ticking down here, sorry. Gets to the blue line, not out. From down the corner. And the Hunters do get it out, chip it up. But they're going to be picked up right at the blue line, and I think that should pretty well do it. As the horn goes, final score 11-2. Final shots on goal 57-28. But the Dartmouth Steel Subarus take this one in large fashion with a huge third period. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Mike Elliott, High Button Sports. We'll see you next game.